And if that was supposed to be like character development for Liliana, it seemed really jarring. It's like nothing at all what came up until now. I mean, I know she was angry at one point, but
odd that the trail should lead us here.
I mean, I know that she was really
is a pious, unassuming man. What has he become involved in?
Everyone's going crazy.
He's involved in crazy, just like everyone else these days.
Truer words have never been spoken. Let's see what lies within.
Anyway, it's just like, I knew she was like angry at the start, but then it seemed like she mellowed out and kind of found some people to calm, and I was like, I'm murderous. It's just like, did that seem jarring to anyone else? Maybe it's because of all that completely fucking waste of time in between everything else that it just seemed jarring, but it's just like, that came pretty much out of nowhere. It's just like, why did we have to murder her? What the hell could that girl do? I was thinking more of like imprisoning her when I initially said a promise of book soldier. The hell's a promiser? Well, there's a couple of them, if nothing else. And the prison really caused the frame rate to chuck. The fat kid at the buffet.
Promises. I should have known. The Order of Fiery Promise is a cult with strange beliefs about the Seekers. They've hounded us for centuries.
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to read this.
What kind of strange beliefs?
They believe they are Seekers, the only rightful ones. They say we robbed their powers long ago, preventing them from ending the world.
Ending the world?
The only way to truly eradicate evil in their eyes, the world will be reborn a paradise. It's all nonsense.
Why have you not killed them yet?
Why haven't the Seekers dealt with them?
We have, many times. They simply reappear after a time like weeds. Nobody knows how.
Well, cultist doesn't sound good.
Cultists? Why am I not surprised?
This explains why the Seekers might be here, but not the connection to Corypheus.
Maybe they have their own magic stuff who keeps, obstructing them. I wouldn't even be surprised, really. But boom! Suddenly! Wall! Bad news. That's a Seeker.
A Seeker?
Yep.
Did they torture him to death? The Promisers will pay for this.
I don't know, all I can see is it was probably a head wound. The archers. That's gonna be annoying, so I'll just have to deal with those. Well, that guy's fucked. Cutscene? Cutscene.
As the Seekers of Truth have proven resistant to the effects of red lyrium, the Elder One has seen fit to place them in your care. Reclaim your destiny, and know that the Elder One expects your devotion as repayment. Signed by Lord Samson, Commander of the Red Templars.
Well, that ain't gonna
realize
probably
the
gonna be worth
promises
much now.
want the world to end? What use are they to him?
You'll betray them first.
Griffius will probably betray them before they get their chance.
But after he gets what he needs out of them.
That's kind of how he
But this
rolls.
doesn't explain how he captured the Seekers in the first place, or what's been done with them. We must keep looking.
Why are Seekers resistant?
The letter said Seekers were resistant to red lyrium.
Our abilities grant us many gifts, but the resistance to red lyrium's corruption? That seems strange.
Seems convenient.
Although it would explain why none have numbered among the Red Templars. And thus Seekers would be useless to Corypheus. He would have no leash to hold us.
We'll find.
We'll find them, Cassandra.
I know we will. One way or another.
Just excuse me a moment, I'll just be frozen in time. You know, the names might say they're different, but they aren't. They really, really aren't. There's any compared to the Starberry.
Daniel! Daniel! Can you hear me?
Cassandra,
Why is he just sitting here?
is you? You're alive.
Weird place to leave him.
As are you. I'm so glad I found you.
No, they put a demon inside me. It's tearing me up.
What? You can't be possessed. That's impossible.
I'm not possessed. They fed me things. I can feel it growing.
That's awful.
Can a demon be grown inside someone?
Savages. I will tear every last one of them apart.
No. The Lord Seeker.
Of course we'll find him. If he lives, we'll...
Lucius betrayed us, Cassandra. He sent us here, one by one. An important mission, he said. Lies. He was here with them all along. He's still working with them.
Didn't we meet the guy?
But we met Lord Seeker Lucius in Val Royeaux. He couldn't have been here.
That wasn't him. It was a demon, masquerading.
What? How could that be?
The Lord Seeker allowed it. He let the demon take command while he...
Came here.
Can that...
Would he really work with these cultists?
I intend to find out.
Wait. Don't leave me like this, please.
You should have come with me. You didn't believe in the war any more than I did.
You know me. I wanted that promotion.
Go to the Maker's side, Daniel. You will be welcome.
Why was
He was my apprentice. I have never known a finer young man. Now we find Lord Seeker Lucius.
Why couldn't we see her chopping his head off? I mean, not that I particularly care, but you know, saw that I ended slit the throat or something. You know, it's just like, why? I think we're going the rightish way. Ah, there are people to kill. Then clearly this is the right way.
Lord Seeker Lucius.
Cassandra, with a man I can only assume is the new Inquisitor.
Stand down.
Call off your men, or this only ends one way.
I presume you know we Seekers of Truth were once the original Inquisition.
Yeah, well, I surpassed you.
Oh, yes. We fought to restore order in a time of madness long ago, as you do now. And we became proud. We sought to remake the world, to make it better. But what did we create? The Chantry, the Circles of Magi. A war that will see no end.
You know, this would have probably been a lot more relevant and a lot more interesting if that particular conflict didn't end, like, so far ago. I can't even remember when. So, you helped Corypheus?
And aiding Corypheus is supposed to help.
Corypheus is a monster with limited ambition.
And your ambition is so much greater.
We Seekers are abominations, Cassandra. We created a decaying world and fought to preserve it even as it crumbled. We had to be stopped. You don't believe me? See for yourself. The secrets of our order passed to me after the former Lord Seeker was slain. The war with the mages had already begun, but it was not too late for me to do the right thing.
No, he's kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Completely mad, isn't he?
Lord Seeker, what you've done.
I know. What Corypheus did with the Templars does not matter. I have seen the future.
I've been to
I
the
have
future.
created a
It
new
sucked.
order to replace the old. The world will end so we can start anew. A pure beginning. Join us, Cassandra. It is the Maker's will.
Lord Seeker Lucius, veteran knight of the Order of Seekers, is level 7. Not saying, oh, he was never that good to begin with, or he really let himself go. Well, that happens sometimes, I suppose.
He was insane. He had to be. The influence of Corypheus, perhaps? Was he trying to disable the Seekers?
If so, the plan worked perfectly.
He could not have destroyed all of us. I won't accept it. Let us return to Skyhold. I wish to see what's in this book of secrets.
Well, it is yours now. I'm actually pretty curious. And so I believe that sums up everything right. Yep. Okay, let's go back to Skyhold.